Hello students, how are you all? Welcome to Affairscloud, Learn to Lead. My name is Vikas Rana. So students, we have an app by the name Careers Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store for Android phones. Once you have downloaded and logged in with your Gmail ID, you will be transferred to your home page where you can see all the courses that are offered by us. Once you have purchased the course, you can see your courses in the My Course section. But why our courses are so better? Why we think we provide you one of the best content? Because we provide you content on daily basis. In the daily basis, we provide you current affairs with 20 questions quiz as well as the PDF of the current affairs of daily. Then similarly for weekly, on weekly basis we provide you current affairs PDF as well as a 50 questions quiz that will help you to revise all the content that you have learned. Then on monthly basis also we provide you top 100 current affair questions PDF that will be the compiled PDF of the 100 questions of that particular month that will be very helpful for you. And not just this friends, we provide you in English as well as in Hindi too. So both English and Hindi students can enjoy our courses. Apart from this friends, we also provide you banking related question answers, the banking related MCQ questions, the quizzes that will help you prepare for the bank exams. Not just that friends, we provide you a new way of learning, that is your infotainment infographics. That is a different and interesting way of learning. Apart from this, we cover 20 topic wise current affairs. These topics are important such as apps, portals, important days, books and authors days, national affairs, international affairs, sports, defense, all these topics, these are highly important and questions from these particular topics are asked. Also we cover state-wise current affairs also that will help you to prepare for your state exams. Also friends, as I told you, if you use the code Vikas10, you will be given extra 10% discount on the purchase you make. If you have any problem regarding login and your application, then you can contact us on support@of Affairscloud.com. This is our email ID and you can contact us on our mobile phone, that is 9677333862. Hello students, how are you all? I hope you are all good. So students, in this video we will be discussing important current affairs of 15th of September. The session will be very interesting, so do pay attention till the end. Also, to all those students who are watching our video for the first time, I'll suggest you all to make notes and do watch the video till the end. We have very interesting way of teaching, and in the end we will be giving you some homework questions that will be beneficial for you for your revision purpose. Let's start with some revision and then we'll be moving on to today's current affairs. First is Agra. Agra became the first city in India to get vacuum-based sewer system. Highly important. This was launched here on pilot basis. Then Samba became the first district in India to cover 100% households under ABPM-JAY Sehat scheme. Alright, that is Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana Sehat scheme. Then cabinet approved 540 megawatt of Kwar hydroelectric project in Kishtwar, Jammu and Kashmir. Then if we talk about Maharashtra, it became the first Indian state, or you can say it became the first India's first state to develop migration tracking system application. Mark this. And this is for portability of ICDS scheme, that is Integrated Child Development Service scheme. Next, if we talk about Google, they have signed a memorandum of understanding with Telangana for digital economy for youth, women entrepreneurs. If you remember, in Telangana, Hyderabad, what was launched? T-Hub was launched. T-Hub 2.0, that was Technology Hub 2.0 was launched in order to boost the startup ecosystem in that particular area. Around 2000 startups will be provided incubation in this technology hub. Then Indigo, it became the first airline to land their aircraft using navigation system, and the name of the navigation system is Gagan, and the first airlines that used their navigation system to land a aircraft was Indigo. Important. If similarly, one more thing, if I ask you, Sao Joao festival, where is this observed? It is observed in Goa. And in Goa only, remember, National Museum for Customs and GST is also observed here in Goa. Moving on to today's important news. The first news that we are discussing is about XR technology. What is basically XR technology? That is related to your artificial intelligence. This is related to your virtual reality and everything. Alright, so similarly remember, MEITY, that is your Ministry of Electronics, Information and Technology, along with Meta, that was earlier known as Facebook, have joined hands together to support the XR technology based startups in India. That means the startups that are working towards the growth of the extended reality, that is your XR technology in India, they will be promoted by which organizations? They will be promoted by, if asked by ministry, then Ministry of Electronics and Information and Technology. And if asked about the name of the company, remember social media giant formerly known as Meta will be working together to launch XR startup program. That means they will be helping those startups out that is related to your extended reality in India. And what is basically XR startup program? It is related to the technologies, to promoting the technologies that is related to augmented reality, AR, and virtual reality, that is your VR. All right. Similarly, remember these two organizations, they will together provide around $50 million investment in the programs and external research with industries partner, civil rights groups, governments, non-profits, and other academic institutions. All right, so coming back, friends, to in order to develop this artificial reality and virtual reality, XR startup programs was launched, and it was launched by which ministry? It was Ministry of Electronics, Information and Technology, along with Meta, that was formerly known as Facebook. They together launched this particular XR startup program. One more thing, friends, that I need to tell you regarding the content that we provide you. Say for example, we are providing you pocket wise PDF, we are providing you topic wise current affairs, we are providing you weekly current affairs, we are providing you monthly current affairs PDF, also top 100 questions PDF. So remember, pocket wise pocket PDF and your topic wise PDF, they will be released on the 7th of every month. All right, on the 7th. Then weekly, they are provided to you every 7 days. All right, we make sure that every 7 days you are provided with weekly current affairs. For monthly and top 100 questions, remember on 10th of every month or before the 10th of every month, you will be provided with the monthly current affairs PDF. All right, friends, the important thing that I want to mention here is that we provide content in English as well as in Hindi to all the students who are looking for the content of PDF in Hindi, because I have seen many times the students are asking for Hindi PDF, the content in Hindi. So students, for those students, those who are looking for Hindi content, you can check our Careers Cloud application, from where you can download the from the Google Store, you can download the app, and from that particular application, Careers Cloud application, you will be able to see various courses that are offered by us, and in those courses we offer you Hindi PDF along with English content also. All right, so the students, those who are aiming for Hindi content, they can definitely check our Hindi PDFs also that are provided on the courses that are offered by us on our Careers Cloud application. Next, if we talk about Indore, highly important, friends, take a note of this news. Indore became the country's first smart city with smart addresses. I repeat, which is the question will be asked to you in exam in such a way that which is the country's first smart city, and it will be your Indore. Can you tell me where is Indore? Indore is located in Madhya Pradesh. So which state is the India's first smart city located? It is located in Madhya Pradesh, that is your MP. Indore became the first smart city with smart addresses with the implementation of a fully digital addressing system by the Indore Smart City. A memorandum of understanding was signed between Rajat Jain, the co-founder of Pata Navigations, and Ravish Rishabh Gupta, the CEO of Indore Smart Cities, for advancing the smart city. Coming back, friends, remember, highly important, you need to take a note of this. Here we are talking about smart city. Also remember, this Pata has been signed as this Pata Navigation. They have signed a application also, Pata app. All right, we'll discuss about it. But remember, Pata, it is working with ISRO. It is working with ISRO to develop a digital addressing system, and it will be developed patented technology for the smart city upgradation. As I told you, they have launched this Pata application also. That is important. You need to focus on this. Pata application can be used by everyone and businesses, and also all the government agencies and emergency services, including police, fire department, ambulance, for providing services like electronic, know your customers and geotagging. All these services will be provided by the Pata app. This Pata navigation will integrate with government platforms such as electricity, agriculture, women, child and welfare, excise department, that is related to your tax, education, to provide the access to digital addressing system. All these will be integrated here. Then if we talk about this Pata app, this is free service that helps in finding a specific geotagged location. Also remember, the users will be able to share a short code instead of entering the full address, and that code will represent their particular address. And that is the reason we are saying that Indore has become the first smart city of India with smart addresses. Alright, and where is Indore? In which state? It is located in Madhya Pradesh. Next we are talking about snow leopard. Snow leopard expert Charudat Mishra has won the Whitley Gold Award recently. Atal Tunnel has received the IBC's Best Infrastructure Project Award, that is Indian Building Congress's Best Infrastructure Project. Next is DD National. DD National Pet Shows Best Friend Forever has won the ENBA Award 2021. And India will be the country of honor at the Cannes du Film in France. NASA's climate research scientist Cynthia Rosenwig has won the World Food Prize for the year 2022. And similarly, if I ask you where was the Mango Festival inaugurated, and if that too, who inaugurated the Mango Festival? So Mango Festival was inaugurated by Piyush Goyal ji. Piyush Goyal. And can you tell me where was this held? This was held in Brussels, Belgium. Piyush Goyal also led the Indian delegation to World Economic Forum that was held at Davos. Alright, remember these things. Moving on, next we are talking about Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, UNDP and TERI, that is the Energy and Resource Institute. These three organizations together collaborated to launch a global environment facility small grants program. I repeat, they together launched what? They together launched GEP, that is Global Environment Facility, SGP, that is Small Grants Program. So GEP, SGP was launched by three organizations together as mentioned: Ministry of Electronics, Forest and Climate Change, United Nations Development Program and the Energy and Resource Institute. What this program will do is, this will provide financial and technical support to the projects that conserve and restore the environment while enhancing the lives of local communities. As we know, in today's world, the projects that we are launching today in this generation are more focused on the financial gain. So in order to focus the financial as well as technical support for the projects that will conserve the environment, to fund them, to help them, to support those such projects that will be working towards sustainable development goals, these three organizations will be providing them financial as well as technical help. Alright, also the year 2022 marks the 7th operational phase of this particular program. Here the aim will be to promote this program aims to study and work on the themes of biodiversity, climate change, land degradation through non-governmental organization. And why we are focusing on these climate change issues now? Because we can see that climate change is impacting our world. All the ice in the Arctic region is melting now. We can see that the ice is melting at the speed that was earlier decided by the scientists that it will melt, but we can see the accelerated growth in the melting of the ice, due to which you saw that heavy change in the climate. We saw huge heat waves. First we saw huge heat waves in India and Pakistan. Then after those huge heat waves, we saw there was drought in Europe. All the lakes and rivers have dried up there. Even China was facing high drought season. But after that, we saw that in Pakistan, we saw heavy flooding, and heavy flooding was due to that of a rain. It was suggested that stated that around 1/3 of the Pakistan was affected due to these heavy flooding. Not just in Pakistan, then later on in Bangalore also we saw that heavy flooding was there. Then in Mumbai also we saw heavy flooding. So what are these reasons? These are related to your climate change. That climate change is happening, it is real and it is shifting. Sometimes there is heavy flooding in some areas, there will be heavy rainfall, and in some areas there will be no rainfall at all, leading to droughts. So coming back friends, to work on the environment, three organizations came together. That was Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. Second is your United Nations Development Program, and third is your the Energy and Resource Institute. These three organizations came together to launch GEFSGP, that is Global Environment Facility Small Grants Program. And what this will do is that will help financially as well as technical support will be provided by them, so that these organizations, these startups, or these people who are working toward these goals can be helped, and they can be provided with all these types of financial and technical support. Next, one more thing, friends. If we talk about this GEFSGP, when was this launched? This was launched in the year 1992, which is also the year of the Rio Earth Summit. Alright. Also, it finances community-led initiatives to address the global environment issues, and it is currently led by UNDP on the behalf of GEF partnership. If we talk about UNDP, can you tell me where is the headquarter of United Nations Development Program? It is located in New York. And if we talk about where is the headquarter of UNEP, that is United Nations Environment Program, its headquarter is in Nairobi, Kenya. Next, TDB extended their support for indigenous component manufacturing in defense sector. One more thing before moving on this, remember Gujarat is turning out to be one of the major as one of the major manufacturing hub for India. Alright, we know earlier that the manufacturing for artificial diamonds had shifted from Mumbai to southern Gujarat, and now we can see that Foxconn and Vedanta signed an MOU so that they can start the manufacturing of semiconductors in Gujarat itself. So remember, IFSC is situated in Gujarat also. We can say that indirectly that Gujarat is turning out to be one of the major manufacturing hubs for India, as it is a port city also. So exporting from here will also become very easy and very beneficial for India. So coming back, Technology Development Board, that is your TDB, that is a statutory body under the Department of Science and Technology, has entered into an agreement with Ghaziabad Precision Products Private Limited, that is GPP, of UP to support the manufacturing of indigenous components critical to Sukhoi 30 Mark 1 aircraft and 1500 HP battle tank engine. I repeat, what does this news suggest? That TDB, that is your Technology Development Board, that is a statutory body that comes under DST of the government. What they are doing is they have recently signed into an agreement with Ghaziabad Precision Products Private Limited. This is the organization which TDB has came into an agreement so that they can help the production or the manufacturing of the indigenous components of an aircraft and a tank. What was the aircraft? Sukhoi 30 Mark 1. And what is the name of the tank? 1500 HP battle tank. Highly important. Out of the total project cost 14.2 crore rupees, the TDB DST has approved assistance of 5.5 crore rupees to the support this public private initiative in the defense sector. Alright, and the rest amount, that is 14.2 crore was the total amount, out of which 5.5 crore was recently approved, and the rest will be approved with time. Alright, highly important. Remember, where was this? It was Technology Development Board and GPP, Ghaziabad Precision Private Product Limited, that have recently signed so that they can manufacture indigenous components for Sukhoi 30 Mark 1 aircraft as well as HP battle tank engine. Next is an important news, friends. Do take a note of it. Ministry of Panchayati Raj and the Institute of Rural Management Anand, that is IRMA, they both together signed a memorandum of understanding to strengthen the Panchayati Raj institutions across India. Highly important. Alright, I repeat. Recently, Ministry of Panchayati Raj along with the Institute Rural Management Anand IRMA of Gujarat, they signed a memorandum of understanding so that Panchayati Raj institutions can be strengthened across India. What this agreement will do is they will provide a framework under this Ministry of Panchayati Raj and IRMA. They will collaborate in the area of Gram Panchayat development planning locations so that sustainable development goals can be carried out in that particular Panchayati Raj or in that particular rural areas. Alright, I repeat, in order to strengthen the Panchayati Raj institution, to bring about sustainable development goals, to work on these sustainable development goals, and to work as the new technologies, as the new factories and the new guidelines are coming up, so these should be worked on the sustainable development goals. And there is a term that you need to remember: localization of sustainable development goals. What is basically localization of sustainable development goals? Basically this means is that we should work on this sustainable development goals at the grassroots level. That means at the level, at the basic level in India, that comes from your rural areas. So highly important. Also remember, under this agreement both these organizations will work together to find gaps and possible solutions to overcome the preparation of the model Gram Panchayat development plan linked with localization of sustainable development goals. Alright, also remember, IRMA will provide inputs to the Ministry of Panchayati Raj. Basically they will provide them the field experience that is gathered by their students and interns, and when required for the policy interventions of the related matter. So coming back friends, remember, in order to work towards the sustainable development goals or for the localization of the sustainable development goals, Panchayati Raj Ministry has signed a memorandum of understanding with IRMA, that is your Institute of Rural Management, Anand, that is located in Gujarat. Alright. Next we will be talking about the first intermodal digital TIR based transport from India to Iran, flagged off from Mumbai's JN port. I repeat, if we are talking about this TIR system, first of all you should know this: what is this TIR based transport? TIR is a important role, or it plays an important role in facilitating the cross border trade and transport. That means if we want to transport some goods from one location to another, that is from India to say Sri Lanka or to say to Dubai, this TIR system plays an important role in this facilitating cross border trade. Also remember, according to FICCI, that is your Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry, this system will simplify the movements of national and international transport by giving the access to over 64 TIR operational countries. This will also facilitate higher growth of inter-regional and intra-regional trade. Then coming back friends, remember, the first intermodal transit transport, international routiers or international road transport, that is TIR based pilot transport along the international north-south transport corridor between India and Iran was flagged off from Nhava Sheva, that is Jawaharlal Nehru Port, that is in Navi Mumbai, Maharashtra. Here also you see JN Port, that is related to your Jammu and Jawaharlal Nehru Port. Alright, highly important. Also, what is the aim here? It is to facilitate the paperless cross-border transit under the customs guarantee of TIR system. Basically, we can say what this news is saying, that in order to improve the logistics, in order to improve the trade between the countries, this first intermodal digital TIR based transport from India to Iran was flagged off, and the location from where this was flagged off was Jammu and it was from Jawaharlal Nehru Port, that is located in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Alright. Also remember, India is participating in the development of the first phase of the Shahid Beheshti terminal at Chabar port in collaboration with Iranian government. Alright. So here you can see what is TIR system. It plays an important role in facilitating cross-border trade, and it prevents delays in operations by minimizing the transportation cost and other formalities, and also it helps to reduce the logistics cost. According to FICCI, this system will simplify the movement of national and international transport by giving access to over 64 TIR operational countries. Next, Delhi government, they started startup policy to aid the entrepreneurs. Hobby hubs, My EV, 2 robots were included into the firefighting team of Delhi government. Then third organic Mela was held here. First center of excellence for khadi was set up here. Then National Museum for former prime ministers was set up here. Then apart from this, biggest drone mela was also held here. Moving back, Tamil Nadu government announced breakfast scheme for primary school students. Who is the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu? M.K. Stalin. Railway Protection Force signed a memorandum of understanding with Association for Voluntary Exchange for Tracking Free India. Trafficking free means children are not sold from one location to another, or not just children, even people. Then conference of cluster based business organizations was held in Jaipur. Priyanka Mohite became the first Indian woman to climb 5 peaks above 8,000. Mark this, friends. Then Delhi government will provide free sewer connections under Mukhyamantri Muft Sewer Connection Yojana. Also this important. Then severe cyclonic storm Asani to hit Andhra Pradesh, Odisha and West Bengal. All important current affairs. Then next is EKI. EKI is your energy services. It is a EKI energy services. It is a leading carbon credit developer and supplier that listed a plastic project from India under a global accreditation standard. I repeat, EKI lists India's first plastic project under global accreditation standard. EKI has become the first ever firm to list a plastic project from India with an aim to generate India's first ever international plastic credits. This project has been listed under the Plastic Waste Reduction Standard of VERA, a Washington based accreditation. Alright, this project will ensure to recycle polythene, terephthalate, that is PET waste, and PET flakes, chips, and produce a recycled polyester stable fiber for later use in the textile industry for manufacturing garment and other fabric related utility products. I repeat, friends, the news here is, which is the company that has developed India's first plastic project under global accreditation standard. It is your EKI Energy Service Limited, that is the first carbon credit developer supplier, and they have launched their first ever plastic product from India that will aim to generate first ever international plastic credits. Alright, as we know, plastic is a non-renewable form of material. That means once it has been developed, it will remain into the environment for eternity. Even that is the reason we are saying that we should reduce the use of plastic. Even if you know, in India from 1st of July we have banned the use of single use plastic, that is your SUP. All right, this was leading to cause of death of many marine animals also, because as I told you, it is non biodegradable. Once developed, it will remain into the environment forever. It is not like that, friends. Plastic is not usable. Plastic is highly usable, and plastic is one of the major source of industries, because when plastic is used, as we know, it will help us to keep our food secure from the outside environment also. Once it act as a lock against the bacteria that cannot contact from outside world to the product that is kept inside the plastic also. So these are some of the important benefits of plastic, but their heavy use will is dangerous. And even I have told you multiple times that even microplastic is very small amount of plastics have been found into the human blood, and not just human blood, they were found into the blood of a newborn baby itself. Even when the fresh snow was falling in the Antarctic regions, researchers were able to find that even the fresh snow contained microplastics in them. Next we are talking about Tamil Nadu government. They have issued a go to establish Nanjarayan tank as the 17th bird sanctuary. Highly important. Direct question will be asked that which is the 17th bird sanctuary of Tamil Nadu, or which is the 17th bird sanctuary. It is your Nanjarayan tank. Highly important. Where it is located? It is in Tamil Nadu. Alright, and around 7.5 crore rupees were allocated for its development. Nanjarayan tank, that is the 17th bird sanctuary, is home to more than 130 bird species. Next, Kerala government, they launched Shelly app. And what is Shelly app? We have discussed multiple times. This is a health and wellness app. They also have their own internet service provider, and they have launched their own OTT platform, that is your C Space. What is OTT platform? It is over the top platform. This is similar to that of Amazon Prime, Netflix, all right, Disney Hotstar Plus. Then India's first regional rapid transit system to be handed over to National Capital Region Transport Corporation in Gujarat. MHA has signed a memorandum of understanding with Solar Energy Corporation of India Limited to realize India's green energy initiative. Haryana, they launched E-Adhikam app. What is this E-Adhikam? Not app scheme. It was to distribute tablets to 3 lakh school going students, that is for 10th, 11th and 12th. Also remember, Chara Bijay Yojana is of Haryana. Mukhyamantri Bagwani Bima Yojana is also of Haryana only. And in Haryana, in Gurugram, Internet Solar Alliance has their headquarter. This was launched in the year 2015. It is a joint venture between India and France. Next, next is SBI. SBI has joined $5 trillion market cap club. Recently, we saw a 30% rise in the market of SBI. All right, highly important. Remember, SBI has joined 5.03 trillion market cap for the first time after the share reached a record high of 564.45 on the BSE index. According to the data from BSE Limited, SBI stood at the 7th position in the overall market ranking with a market cap of 5.03 trillion. This is not dollar, this is rupees. All right. Also remember, SBI became the third lender in India to cross the market cap of 5 trillion rupees. Still, HDFC Bank is the largest private lender that holds the first position with 8.38 trillion rupees, and ICICI Bank holds the second position, and third position is now with SBI. As I told you, in the last 3 months, SBI has outperformed the market by surging around 26 to 30%. All right. And if we talk about SBI, who is the chairperson here? Dinesh Kumar Khara is the chairperson. It was established in 1955 and the headquarter is in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Next, Skill India International Center. Where this will be set up? It will be in Varanasi. Niti Aayog have launched National Data and Analytics Platform. Amit Shah inaugurated National Cyber Forensic Laboratory, and where was this inaugurated? In Hyderabad. Then Ramgarh Vishdhari Wildlife Sanctuary is in Rajasthan and it will be notified as the 52nd Tiger Reserve of India. Mark this important. India hosted the SEO's regional anti-terrorist structure anti-terrorist meet. Also remember, a significant key point of SEO is that Iran can also join SEO. There is a news going on that there are high chance that Iran can be a part of SEO. All right. Then Punjab Chief Minister has launched Lok Milne scheme for the redressal of public complaints. Also mark this. Who is the Chief Minister of Punjab? Bhagwant Singh Maan. All right. And he's from which party? He is related to Aam Aadmi Party. Next, Center sets up a panel under the chairmanship of former SEBI chairperson M. Damodaran to scale up the PEVC outflows. What is this PEVC? This stands for Venture Capital and Private Equity. I repeat, P is your private equity and V is your venture capital. Basically, what this means is that in order to increase the investment, to bring up various strategies, to come up with various plans so that India can see a large number of investment in various sector. This committee was set up by SEBI. For this committee was set up by Center, that was led by the chairmanship of a former SEBI chairperson M. Damodaran. I repeat, Ministry of Finance, as I told you, it was launched by Center. To remember the name of the ministry, it is Ministry of Finance, that has constituted a 6-member expert committee chaired by M. Damodaran sir, who is the former chairperson of SEBI, in order to suggest measures to boost venture capital and private equity investments. Highly important. All right. Next, ICICI Lombard introduces digital voice agent to track the claim status. I repeat, ICICI Lombard General Insurance Limited, one of the India's major private non-life insurance firms, has partnered with Skit.ai. AI stands for artificial intelligence. That is an artificial intelligence based software as a service voice automation platform to launch an AI powered digital agent. I'll give you for example of this is in YouTube. Sometimes you must have watched videos that will be acting as you are watching a video, but you will be thinking that is it a human or a robot. So what we can do is now you can just type the content and a voice can be set for that content that will be speaking that reading or that will be reading that particular paragraph or that reading that line. You won't be able to decide that is it a human or a automated robot voice. And the robot voice can be of a girl, it can be a female, it can be of an adult, it can be of a child, as it is predefined there. So coming back, remember it is your ICIC Lombard that has introduced a digital voice agent to track the claim status. Then world's first urban airport, that was Air One, that was used for flying cars and drones, has opened in UK. World Bank announced $30 billion fund for food security crisis. World's highest weather station was installed on Mount Everest, and it was installed by whom? It was installed by Net Geo. Anthony Albanese has sworn in as the Australia's 31st Prime Minister. Jose Ramos Horta as the President of East Timor. India and Jordan signed a memorandum of understanding for fertilizer sector, and the reason for this was the Ukraine war. As Ukraine war is proceeding, and we used to import huge amount of fertilizers from Ukraine. So in order to come up with the demand, in order to come up with the solution for that, then India moved to Jordan and they both signed an MOU for fertilizer sector. Next is India's June quarter GDP growing second worst among the G20 nations. I repeat, according to the OECD, that is your Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, OCD report was released, that is G20 GDP growth rate second quarter of 2022. Here India's domestic GDP or India's GDP declined by 1.4% quarter on quarter in the second quarter, that is from June to August of 2022, when adjusted for seasonally. In addition, the second worst performance among the G20 nations, only after China. Highly important, take a note of this. Here you can see that India's GDP fell by 1.4% in the first quarter of 2022. What is the primary cause here? It is the slowdown in India were reduction in the government spending and net trade export minus imports. Alright, I repeat, here also the reason can be the geopolitical reason that is going all around the world. We are seeing a huge shift in the find the power that used to hold, that is your earlier it used to be considered as United States of America, that is taking that is the supreme power in the world, but now we can see slow and steady the power or the kingship is changing. Another thing you need to remember for this is that the reason can be the effects of recession that is going on, and why recession is coming or why recession can come in future. It is because of the war like situations that is going on in the world. All right, and what is G20? G20 is a group of 20 nations that came together so that they can work together and see the development of each other, they can trade with each other, and they can have a better impact for themselves. What are the members of G20? If for we look at it, Argentina, Australia, Brazil, China, India, Russia, South Africa, Turkey, UK, US, European Union, Spain is also invited as a permanent guest here. Then if we talk about OECD, remember who is the Secretary General here? Matthias Cormann is the current Secretary General of OECD. This was established in 1960 and the headquarters is in Paris, France. Paris, France also has the headquarters of UNESCO, remember this. Then if we talk about World Bank and IMF, where is the headquarters? It is in Washington DC. Next, MasterCard's Lighthouse massive free of charge startup program partners with UNDP. I repeat, MasterCard has partnered or has established a partnership with UNDP on MasterCard's Lighthouse Massive program. What is Massive program? Massive, you remember here this Massive stands for Make and Scale Social Impact Version. I repeat, Make and Scale Social Impact Version. This is a massive, this is a lighthouse that was launched by MasterCard. Alright, and it is a free startup partnership program that will help to secure the lives of over 1 billion people by the year 2025. What does Massive stands for? Make and Scale Social Impact Version. So what is it? It was established by MasterCard. They established a partnership with United Nations Development Program on this MasterCard's Lighthouse Massive program. And what is this Massive program? This is basically Make Scale Social Impact Vision. What is the main aim of this program here? It is to support the impact technology companies on their impact measurement and management and connect them to the United Nations network and initiative. Here basically MasterCard and United Nations Development Program, they together will be working on the financial inclusion, sustainability, social impact of the focus companies which play a key role in attaining the sustainable development goals of 2030. 2030. As you can see here, solar panels are there on this field. This means also this will be powered by solar energy. More focus will be on solar energy. More focus will be on renewable sources of energy in future. All right, so highly important, take a note of this, that Mastercard's Lighthouse Massive program, this was launched in the year 2019, and it has featured many companies that focus on solving the global challenges. And basically here it is a free of charge startup program that has partnered with whom? It has partnered with United Nations Development Program, and the focus here is to work on the sustainable development. Next, remember, highly important, as you can see in the picture, Manoj Pandey sir has been honored with the Honorary General of the Nepali Army. I repeat, Vidya Devi Bhandari, who is the President of Nepal, has conferred the Honorary General of the Nepali Army to General Manoj Pandey, who is the Chief of Army Staff of the Indian Army. He was conferred with the at a special ceremony at the President's Office Residences Sheetal Niwas in Kathmandu, Nepal. If we talk about General Manoj Pandey, he was the first officer from the Corps of Engineers to become the 29th Chief of Army Staffs with effect from April 2022. He was commissioned to the Corps of Engineers in 1982. Highly important. He has been the recipient of Padma Vashist Seva Medal, Ati Vashist Seva Medal, Vishisht Seva Medal, and has been also awarded the Chief of Army Staff's Commendation Card and Second General Officer Commanding in Commendation Card. Alright, and if we talk about this Honorary General of the Nepali Army, the practice of decorating Army's chief of each other country with the honorary title has been followed as an old tradition for the last 70 years. Alright, highly important, take a note of it. Coming back, who was awarded with the Honorary General of the Nepali Army title? It was General Manoj Chandrasekhar Pandey, who is the Chief of Army Staff. He is the 29th Chief of Army Staff. Next, S.S. Mundra has been appointed as the Chairman of BSc Limited. Kamal Bawa elected as the US National Academy of Sciences. B. Govindarajan appointed as the new CEO of Royal Enfield, that is of Bullet. Royal Enfield company makes bullets. Naveen Srivastava appointed new envoy to Nepal. Sunil Arora appointed as a new non-executive chairman of Gram Unnati. Next, we will be talking about an appointment. Sanjay Kumar Rakesh. He is the current Chief Executive Officer of the Common Service Center Special Purpose Vehicle, that is CSE E-Governance SPV. He is the current CEO at this post. Now, he has been also appointed as the Managing Director of CSE SPV. Highly important, take a note of it. Whom he will be succeeding? He will be succeeding Dinesh Tyagi. Dinesh Tyagi. He will be succeeding Dinesh Tyagi. If we talk about Sanjay Kumar Rakesh, he was a 1990 batch IAS officer of Tripura cadre. Alright, he took over as the CEO of CSE SPV in November 2020 and taking voluntary retirement from the IAS. Moving on, next news, Google has completed $5.4 billion acquisition of the cybersecurity firm Mandiant. I repeat, Google has acquired Mandiant for $5.4 billion to strengthen their cyber security. Highly important. And if we talk about this Mandiant, it is a recognized leader in the dynamic cyber defense, that is to join Google Cloud to assist the businesses in improving their threat, incident and exposure management and retainment of the Mandiant brand. Highly important, take a note of it. So Google bought Mandiant for $5.4 billion. Next we will be talking about Asia Cup 2022. Alright, recently who won the Asia Cup? It was Sri Lanka that has won the Asia Cup. So 15th edition of the 2022 Asia Cup cricket tournament with the cricket format T20 International was held from 27th of August to 11th of September in United Arab of Emirates. And remember who won this 15th edition of Asia Cup? It was your Sri Lanka that has won the 15th edition of Asia Cup. Then remember the next 16th edition of this Asia Cup will be hosted by which country? It will be hosted by Pakistan. And where this will be held? This will be in 20, or which year in which we held? It will be in 2023. Alright, also remember one more thing here. During this Asia Cup, Virat Kohli became the first Indian to play 100 matches in the all three format. Next is PC Balasubramaniam has authored a new book, that is Rajni's Mantras. So this book, Rajni's Mantras, has been authored by whom? It has been authored by PC Balasubramaniam. Highly important, take a note. Next is very important news, friends. This is the important news of the day. Remember, when do we observe Hindi Divas? It is on 14th of September that we observe the Hindi Divas. First Hindi Divas was observed on 14th of September in 1953. And remember, this school is celebrated in India, all over the world in India. That is the in schools, colleges, as well as the offices. The aim here is to create awareness about the Hindi language also, and to commemorate the event when it was adopted as one of the official languages of India. Also remember, here we are talking about Hindi Divas, but if I talk to you about World Hindi Day, when do we observe World Hindi Day? On 10th of January we observe the World Hindi Day, and Hindi Divas or National Hindi Day is observed on 14th of September. You should know the difference. So that's all for the day, friends. Now let's go for a quick homework session. First question is, what is the retail inflation in August in India as per the official data? Second, FAO, Food and Agriculture Organization, and World Food Program warned recently about the acute food insecurity in which neighboring country of India? Third, India is set to reintroduce cheetahs from Namibia in which national park, and they will be introduced at this national park on the birthday of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And remember, one news was there that these cheetahs that are being introduced from Namibia, they will be brought from there in empty stomachs because of the flight issues. Next is, which organization in its report stated that 50 million people worldwide are stuck in modern slavery? Fifth, what is the share of the government health expenditure in GDP in 2018-19? So these are your 5 homework questions, friends. No cheating while commenting the answer. Alright, I am checking all the current affairs, all the answers that students are commenting. So do comment below without cheating. Alright, that will be only beneficial for you in the long term. So that's all for the day, friends. Thank you and have a nice day. That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at Affairscloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the of courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is Affairscloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.